Happiness isn't by chance. It's by choice. Hey there, how's it going, you guys? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Samantha. So, crazy cryptocurrency markets, just as we think that we're about to be breaking down into some $20,000 range, bear market, ice age, cryptocurrency profits are long gone. Here we are, ticking to the upside on the other side of 45,000. Whether or not we can keep it and hold it and travel to $50,000 and beyond to this magical $100,000 range that people would love us to get to by December. Eugene Forrest, this guy here in the middle of the woods building this bus, has no freaking clue. But I know that I got my lovely and wonderful, as always, co-host Sammy over here on the sideline.
Good evening, everyone.
How are you feeling today, Samantha?
Pretty good. The bus is kind of hot.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
But a little hot.
It is a little hot in here. I do think that we have to start focusing a little bit more on the condition of, staying, like actually being in the bus for
longer. Because once you're in here like an hour plus, it's pretty intense. Even with all the windows down and the back part open, and I don't know. It is just kind of intense. And we have been here a minute now, so yeah. I just need one of those neck fans, like SeaWorld, Disney style. Right on the face.
Right on the face.
Oh, snout it up, just, yeah.
So, is there anyone here? Do we have any of our friends hanging out in the chat with us, helping to bring the show to what it is, which is kind of boring lately, right? I mean, cryptocurrency isn't super exciting. I mean, Bitcoin isn't really doing a whole lot at the moment besides the price stuff that's been happening, right? People eyeing the regulation. People want to talk about ETFs. People talk about who's accepting and mainstream adoption of Bitcoin. But as far as BIPs and Lightning Network adoption, news seems slow lately, right?
Well, we have Truth Monster. We have Mike, MS Biddies. We have
Monster, Mike, nice. I'm glad you guys can make it here.
We have the Pothead.
Pothead, buddy, awesome. Remember, hitting the thumbs up, sharing this video out. It helps more people find the show. The more you guys comment, question, have things into the conversation. Of course, I did jot like 2 or 3 things down here on a piece of paper to be able to not stand out here and be all like, oh, what do I do?
I'm squeaking on the bench. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear that my butt is squeaking the bench.
Well,
sorry.
if you sit still.
That's not going to happen.
So, let's see. What was the biggest thing? Oh, Quiznos. I seen that Quiznos is going to be taking Bitcoin. And I was like, man, there's still a Quiznos around.
I was like, no, there isn't. Is there? Oh, Paul Rillo is here. Hi, Paul.
Paul Rillo.
I know. Okay, so when we lived in Brevard County, almost 10 years ago now. I mean, it's been a minute. They all died then. They had died halfway through.
Yeah, I haven't been to a Quiznos in a long time. They did make really good hot sandwiches. I like
their
soup. The soup, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, maybe they just did not do well in their southern market or whatever, which would have been us, like everybody else.
Well, I mean, they're going to start taking Bitcoin with the help to back, right? Of course, always some third party getting involved. But hey, I mean, there's not a lot of profit, especially in franchises. I also seen that AMC, the movie theater chain,
yeah,
they were going to be taking Bitcoin. They were saying by the end of the year. And they said that that they'll be accepting Bitcoin, Apple Pay, Google Pay. Like it was just another form of digital payment.
Right, like they didn't make it a solo crypto announcement.
Right, like it could have been just as easily like Cash App or PayPal or Zella or whatever the other one is.
Yeah, we're old. I don't know. There's a lot of them, all right. All right, John from Malibu is here.
John from Malibu, hello. The party has started now, my man.
Zaza is here.
Zaza, buddy.
All right, Zaza says that he was told to tell you that UK Bitcoin Master is here with us in the future. Every time. He watches every show.
I know. He says that he watches every show, that he watches it on the uptake because of the timing difference and everything. I super appreciate it. We don't get a chance to get over and watch as much. I know that he also sends us the email to come to his meetup. If you guys get the chance to go to his meetup.
If he sends you an email, man, you should. Because, yes, I wish we had more time for some of the fun stuff. the more fun stuff.
I don't know. I really don't want to invest much time and energy into cryptocurrency. I mean, unless I'm thinking I'm going to really get involved and start making some major investments in altcoins. Altcoins seem like a bigger gamble nowadays than they did in 2017 when we first started. So
Mike says, do you remember the freaky Quiznos Monster commercial from like 8 years ago? I'm trying to think. Okay, first off, I have not been a cabler. We'll just go with that.
Right.
Since
LimeWire. Back in the days of LimeWire, I think is when we started.
Has been widely able to be used. So how long is that? Because like as long as torrenting has been around.
Ooh, I remember we used Morpheus.
Oh God, yeah. Oh my God, you're right. Oh,
yeah,
remember how long
it took to cable. Like, I try to obtain my television programming in other ways.
A lot of wide streaming. We'll just go with that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We do watch Lester on the legit.
Yeah, that's why we watch the NBC News is because they, it's live on YouTube and free.
All right. Where are we at? Oh, Zaza says only the elites get invited to the meetups. So obviously not all of you. Damn it, man. And we're still man. Way to rub it in. All right. Apparently we need to step stuff up a notch, okay? You need to do more on this bus and we need to do more.
Just
I have so many hours in the
day.
Damn, I know.
I don't know. It's the whole, when you've been sitting around in Bitcoin for 5 years, nothing's changed. Bitcoin hasn't really changed. I mean, the concept is not new. What's happening, how a block is produced, all of these things are still the same. So it gets to this point of how many times do I want to get out there and keep repeating the same old rhetoric, right? So you want to just, I know to put extra money into Bitcoin. I know what I want Bitcoin to do. I keep my fingers crossed. I watch for the green flags. I watch for the red flags. But ultimately, it's personally about my own journey of finance, right? You're rich based on how much you spend versus how much you make, right? You could make $1 million a year, but if you spend $1 million in one, it didn't $1,000 and spend 20. And
I don't know if you're filing tax. Apparently they can. I don't know how yet, but rich dad, poor dad, man. Yeah, he's banking on it, but I don't know that. Listen, you're rich when you think you are. So whatever level that is, whatever happiness you like, whatever. I don't know. Everybody's is different. Okay. Truth Monster says we're talking post Napster P2Ps. Yes, we are. Mm-hmm. Although I do remember Napster.
Yeah, I do remember Napster, but that was like the very beginning, like cutting my teeth on it, and then Napster had went down. I think Napster, it was still music then, right? When I started going more for P2P stuff, it was movies. It was bootleg movies.
Oh yeah, let me tell you some Chinese camcorders. That is, you never know what a silhouette can do until you get one. Mm-hmm. And that's already looking over all of the popcorn eating and the noises that happen. God, I love it. It's just like crypto. Looking back, it's like, ooh, and we thought we were smart.
I don't know. We need that new influx of new users, right? New users that are the average everyday person that need an education on it. Not because this wave seemed like the wave of institutional and financial investments, right? That's why we have Grayscale saying that the next that an ETF is a matter of when, not if. So
time, yes, yeah. How long
they're not going to go to YouTube. They're not going to go to the average everyday person. They're not going to look at Bitcoin in the sense of a revolution and, the next form of currency. They're looking at it as I buy here, I sell here, I make profit.
Yeah.
I mean, we have some companies out there that are, working on the next level and see past their lifetime in their business, right? And they're saying that they're going to hold Bitcoin forever and that, you know, the dollar is not what they're looking to stack.
I mean,
it's always positive news as we continue to move forward with Bitcoin. It's just hard to continue to keep getting out here, right? And say the same old, oh, you should buy Bitcoin, you should buy Bitcoin, you should buy Bitcoin.
It is like it is underway. It is any minute now. Like, just hold your breath a little longer. I mean, that is what everybody is feeling, and that is what. But it, how do you talk about that every time you come out?
You know, the volatility has also died down in the sense that you're not seeing the 10% swings every other week like you used to, because that really, it gave a lot more of the stay calm, all right, yeah, woohoo, woohoo, stay calm, woohoo, woohoo. And now it's range, you know, it always feels like Bitcoin's range bound between this price and this price. And if you're trading, that's great. It gives you an ideal to, you know, you're only going to mess up one trade when it breaks up or down out of the range. But every other trade in the range, you're doing good.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
So what do we got in the chat? What are you guys thinking? What are you guys feeling? What have you guys been up to? We did get some work done. I've been over here. I took the seat out. I don't know. I have this seat.
Some of your, like, the box of connectors. He has like the largest box of freaking like. He had enough, apparently. He was like, he had a small box, and he was like, these aren't like gonna work for what I got going on right now. So yeah, just like a 500-piece box of 4 colored whatnots.
Well, no, I mean, I'm adding some new instruments to the cluster panel here, and I also, you know, they don't have cigarette lighters and voltage gauges and all of that kind of stuff, so I'm adding that. And there's going to be
not cigarettes, the USB, I guess. Yeah, we have no way of charging phones and
some additional headlights. So of course, you know, I went and got a 12-volt, you know, bus here so I can add everything in safely, and it'll have fuses instead of just smashing the wires together and wrapping electrical tape around it.
I mean, that's how we usually roll. So yeah, this is definitely an upgrade on the.
And then we got the stereo. It's a crappy one that's been laying around, but it'll get me hooked up and going for the minute.
Yeah, because also
I gotta figure the holes, because there are no there's holes in the ceiling, and there's 2 wires sticking out of each hole, and I'm thinking that they were the speaker wires, but I'm having trouble finding them.
Yeah, because see, like when we got the bus, there was no like PA or radio system or anything in it at all. They had taken all of that out. There's not a horn. I mean, you know, like there was just some weird random stuff that apparently they were like, hey, you don't need to take that one with you. So yeah, we know that we get power to where the radio used to be.
Ooh, the rain's coming.
Yep. We just don't know if it goes all the way to the roof or not, or if all of them do. The over lights, they work, which Eugene wants to change them to like. There you go. You can't see any of them, but you see that there is light right above you now. Ta-da. But yeah, there's 3 of them, and he wants to change those to like, you know, LED.
To LED, so it'll take less energy on the battery, and also be brighter. But I gotta get the speakers going, get some speakers put up in there. But yeah, took the seat out right now. I have this seat, and I've been wondering about putting it in, but I'm not sure. I'm thinking about going to the junkyard. I want something nicer, maybe leather, or fake leather.
I'm telling you, you get yourself an old caddy. Just not too old, like a 90s, 2000 and something. Just, I mean, not brand new, because we also, yet again, no electrical can really go to this chair. So, I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe you could. I don't know. You can have lots of skills, but I mean, that's on the game plan. I like it. It's cooler now.
I like that all the windows have this little rain guard. Yes. And it pushes the water away so that you can leave these windows open. At least this one, like how it's open. Did you see my hand there?
Yeah.
How it's a smaller amount and the rain's not coming in. So it keeps it away enough on this one, but it's got to drip in.
Oh, all right. Where are we at? Okay, so that's it. I think it's good. They all appreciate us spending time with us. Okay. We all appreciate spending time with all of them. I do like, I don't know, you guys are awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it is the opportunity to be able to have the chat and talk and hang out together. I mean, I just feel bad sometimes that it's, that I can't get out here and have the opportunity for all of us to hang out. I wish it was easy as it used to be when we were kids and you just show up to someone's house and knock on the door. But the world's a bigger place and like-minded individuals are further apart.
That is true too. Oh, yep. I was just thinking that we might have to close up this back door.
Well, it might not. Oh, yeah, because it's dripping on the platform.
Yep. That's what I was going with. I got what you're going with, but yeah, we're too tough.
I'm always more concerned with the video.
I'm more concerned with our wood getting rained on.
It does.
Okay. I thought I was like having, Okay. Now we're probably going to sound more echoey.
So we are going to do epoxy in here for a few different projects.
We want to learn and we're figuring why not, right? Mm-hmm.
So we got epoxy for the countertop because I started gluing the wood together and sanding it, and I got a large piece for the headboard. Now I have another design that I'm thinking about how I want to like burn it and stuff and then cover it in epoxy. And then we also want colored epoxy, but then we went on the Amazon, and of course Amazon wants to show you a lot of stuff. So
you bet on Amazon. Yeah.
So they got glow in the dark powder that you can add to the epoxy to change the color of it.
Yeah.
Because all epoxy is clear and then you change the color of it. So I bought a couple gallons of it for all the different projects, and then I got this pack of epoxy to change the color. So I figured it'd make our countertop really pop.
Besides being burnt and whatever else you got going, there's a lot going on. Yep. Yeah, you see that? It glows in the dark. What?
So what is there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There's 12 pack of colors here. Orange, yellow, sky blue, pink, yellow, green, green, orange, red, purple, blue, mauve. I don't know what color that is.
Mauve is like a pink purple.
Oh. Blue, red, or blue, green, and red. So probably going to pull out some of these colors that look more like fire, like it's burning. So I'm going to burn it. I'm going to glue it all together. I'm going to sand it down so it looks somewhat decent, but I still got some uneven edges around it. Then I'm going to burn the crap out of it. And then I'm going to pour glow-in-the-dark colored resin into the cracks to make it look like it's still smoldering, burning, and then pour clear epoxy on top of it from there. So we're going to have to see how this looks. I'll see if I can, show you guys as it's coming along, I guess.
Truth Monster says don't cut any corners because he might want to buy the bus from us later. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, this is a retirement plan here.
Ooh, the bus goes down. Listen, I'm trying my damnedest to get a name for this bus. Okay.
Yes.
We went through everything. Right now, Paula was saying all aboard the Bitcoin bus, headed straight to the moon. Oh, look, and Zaza says toot toot. See, what?
Samantha wants to name the bus Axel
Rose. Yeah. Okay, so it's red and black and white on the outside. You've seen the damn thing. Come on now. Yeah. However, he is all like, no. And I'm like, come on. Like, who doesn't love a good Guns N' Roses? Yeah, you gotta love a dude who can throw a tantrum. Like, for real.
I don't know. That's just not what I feel when I think of this bus and the name that it should have. But what do I know?
I love it.
So I don't really have much more on the Bitcoin front. I mean, I'm glad that the price is up to where it is. I'm glad that we didn't break down and everybody get, discouraged and despair over the situation. I am happy about everything that's happening with Ethereum. I know that that's where most of the conversation has been lately. I think I hear they're burning something like $10,000 worth of ETH an hour or something, which is, that's a pretty large amount. ETH has so many different ways of getting locked up and transmuting its value. There's still a lot of questions around the edges. right? When it comes to Ethereum, it's here to stay, right? We see this for sure after
yes.
all this time.
I don't think you get to argue that one anymore. Sadly, no.
It's just smart money who hasn't truly found its purpose. I mean, I'd like to say DeFi, but DeFi has problems as well, right? And we've seen the ICO bubble, we've seen the ERC20 token problems, we've seen, people in DeFi and wrap tokens and all of this other stuff, but it does have more abilities than Bitcoin, right? Its ability to be smart money with the if-then statements. If this, then that.
I hated that part of school. I was never good at any of those, okay? I just went to whatever.
So do you guys got any more questions, comments, anything else you guys want to talk about? Other than that, I don't really know what else we can discuss for. You want to talk about, Samantha? It's been hot here. That's what it's been. I know everybody else is having heat waves too, so that's like.
Yeah, Mike is talking about climate change. Yeah, that shit is real.
Preaching to the choir, trying to tell everybody about the same exact thing they're already feeling. But yeah, it's been really hot here, so it's been rough getting out and trying to keep at it and work and dodge the rain and then get back here and do stuff.
Oh, and then we've had weird ass because a lot of Gainesville, it's I don't know, it's in like a low water line, like it's considered hammock. Like if you Google whatever that is, it's like almost marshy wetlands to begin with. It is like flooded, like all the time now, like all the time. Even though it is hot as balls and you are literally at like 100+ degrees, apparently you can't steam away that much water that fast. It's awesome.
I don't know. We've been out there. We've been working quite a bit. We've been talking to a lot of people, and what I'm starting to notice is that a lot of people are talking about that they are wanting to take vacations in October. A lot of people are talking about how it's hot. Like even people that are traveling, they're saying that it's hot everywhere. The people are wanting to bunker down indoors in the air conditioning, wait out the rest of the summer. And they're talking about the road trips that they want to take September, October, and November. I mean, I literally had 2 different people today tell me that they're planning their road trips for October.
Yep. Yes. And like, we'll call you again here as soon as we're back because, But I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess I get it. Just like I get there's a lot more, I don't know, personal vacations or whatever this time around. It's just, it's shot. Okay. I don't know. All the polar bears are going to be dying. Like all the whales, like we are so screwed. And I don't know exactly. I know just like how everything else, they say this can turn around, man. We can fix this. We just got to do these 5 things.
I've been thinking about putting in a wood stove, right? We've talked about that a few times, saying that because it does get cold here a bit in North Florida. We don't have the greatest heating here. We have some electrical heaters and they pretty much suck. But, we had contemplated kerosene. I had kerosene heaters in upstate New York growing up, but we had thought maybe we should just get a wood stove. There's lots of wood that can be cut and chopped and collected out back. It does create a whole problem though. Who's going to do the work? I know you can buy a truckload of wood for $100. That'd probably get me through the winter.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to chop wood. I tried. Our axe is not it's really heavy. Okay, it's really heavy.
I mean, climate change works both ways. That's why I'm saying this. A hot summer also means a really cold winter.
I know. Remember the El Ninos and the El Niñas and whatnot? No, all the times now. I don't even know. It's just screw you summer and a screw you winter. Mike says he thinks all of the Circle K's are having Bitcoin ATMs installed throughout New York City. Okay, so we are literally in a small town. There are 2 different Bitcoin ATMs here. Granted, they're 2 not even the same companies, but whatever. And then, now in the next town over, which is the bigger one, I've seen them in, multiple, like 2 grocery stores and all the gas stations.
Yeah, they are popping up everywhere. It's another one of those turnkey operations that people are enjoying. Personally, they were always kind of leery and steer clear because they charge such a large percentage, over spot price. So it's another taxation on the poor and the unbanked, right? Trying to get their hands on Bitcoin because they're going to have to pay a premium to be able to stick dollar bills in that machine to get Bitcoin their bank account and Coinbase or Gemini or Cash.
Yeah. That Truth Monster says Governor Cuomo resigned today. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Samantha loves keeping up with Cuomo.
Cuomo is just the biggest machismo douchebag ever. Like, I don't even know. It's like to love to hate. Like, listen, somebody come at me and you will know. You will know right then.
And
like,
there's
then.
There's no hand under the shirt, but over the bra action without a black eye.
Without every single motherfucker knowing. Like, everybody within a block radius would probably know. Like, for real. So, I don't know. Like,
Samantha is feisty in that way or whatever. Like, I do remember that when I had met you, like, it was...
No one touches me unless yes, there is a bubble.
I was like, okay, I'll take a punch in the face. Let's go.
I see it worked out okay.
I know, right?
You just gotta be willing to get punched in the face.
For those kisses, honey.
Yep. Hey, I don't punch you in the face. So see, it's all that. Yeah, don't read into that the wrong way, people. Sadly, no one's getting punched in the face around here. All right, where are we at?
And the rain stopped. You gotta love it.
Nice.
You got more? You guys got more questions, comments, anything else you'd like to keep conversating about? Otherwise, I don't know. I guess we go ahead and wrap it up. Wait till next time. Get together then. I'd love it if we could somehow preemptively let people know that we were coming on and give, the opportunity to, I don't know. You know what I mean? Have things to talk about. Planned conversation. I try to get stuff done. I try to think of, I know that there's been a couple of days where it's been like, I haven't got anything done on the bus. I really don't want to go on and do a video because I can't tell them that I got something done. Like, I'd like to come out and tell you guys about the progress I make. I'd like to tell you guys, the things that are going on in my life so that we can continue to keep relating. So, of course, always feel open to be honest and share in the chat. I mean, that is why Samantha's here. Like I said, with Bitcoin, being what Bitcoin is lately and not so much of a need to want to have to get out here and tell everyone how much they need to get it. It is about more bringing in our personal lives and everything that's happening. But we watch other YouTubers, right? Samantha?
We do.
And we've been watching a lot of schooly stuff. And I don't like watching those videos because sometimes it just feels like when they do their lives, like they're begging for money. It's like they're just getting out there and talking about how they have problems and they're short this and
Granted,
that.
they are young. Like, they are younger. I mean, it's just, I don't know. Listen, like, the boo-hoo-ness is not our thing. Like, everybody's got a shit story, for real. Like, you can definitely, so why talk about it? Why bring it up? I mean, our bus is broke. Things have happened. Those things happen. I mean,
I know, and then it always seems like they're trying to get people to send super chats.
Yes, it is very telethon-y. I guess that would be the word.
Yeah,
like it is like right now. Just pledge another $10. Or they're always like,
I'm going to sell my shirt. Let's start a bid at $100, and I'll sell my shirt. And what are you talking about?
I know, right? That one will be the best. You physically are going to get an item from you to them. Okay, and. That takes motivation.
I mean,
I don't know.
Could and you can, but it's like...
I don't think it's going to happen. Not the ones we're watching anyways. Let's just go with that. All right, where are we at? All right. Supposedly, Mike and Truth Monster are talking about phone scammers about the petitions for the other dude, Newsom or whatever the hell his name is, the other Cuomo-esker that is not awesome. Possibly like being telephone scammies. Listen, we don't have like working phones, so if anybody else gets any messages of any don't. And where are we at? What was I gonna say? Oh, wait. Okay, so the infrastructure do work like pass, right? But the only
with
shitty...
bipartisanship,
But
which means
like,
that both people from sides of the aisle said
yeah,
yes.
but that's not the people infrastructure one, right? But this is the one that had the crypto crap in it. So now are we all like KYCing?
No, I don't think that was in there. I don't know too much about what
I don't
happened. It
remember
seemed
which
like a
one was
lot of
in
it
this
had
one.
fallen to the wayside. It's
Yeah,
just that when that news article and stuff came up, it seems impossible.
Because isn't this like the 7th rework or something of this particular infrastructure, whatever?
There's all these amendments and like thousands of pages. There's a lot of details to it. $1 trillion is a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't freaking know, man. I don't know if they're ever going to come to any of them. Okay, so whatever. Bipartisan whateverness. I mean, okay.
Yeah, you can hear the dogs in there chewing
Oh,
something up.
no, that's cool. I'm glad it was a dog. I was like, I didn't know what the noise was. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. So yeah, I'm in on Mike's and Truth Monsters for California, and this is just because. Listen, I read, okay, and then if I don't, that's what happens. I read.
So is that going to be it for us then, Samantha? All right, you guys. I appreciate you guys coming here and hanging out with us this evening. I want to see you guys back here next time. I want to see you guys bringing your own content to the table and the platform over there. Let us know what you're thinking, what you got going on, what's up in the world with you, right? What's making the clock tick? Because we're all only here for a limited amount of time. We got to enjoy the best we can. The bonds we make with each other are the most important thing. The money is just our ability to be able to push away the problems and enjoy it stress-free. We're using crypto to our advantage right now, and kudos to you guys to being here with me on that journey. But let's find out what else is spice in life, right?
Why is Truth Monsters? Okay, it had me hide or show up. Okay, anyone who votes Democrat has a brain tumor. How is that a hide or show question? Or like at all? Is it because it is Democrat? Is that the feisty part of the hide or show?
You're saying something about the political parties.
I'm just wondering because it's like a brain tumor, the feisty one. Yeah, what is the hide or show part?
All right, you guys. I appreciate you guys coming here and hanging out with us. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves, and most importantly, take care of your BTC. Later, guys.
Bye, guys.